Choosing an online real estate school can be tough. There are a ton of different options out there, endless packages to choose from, and since the completion of your real estate education is the required first step for your new career as a realtor, for some people, that can add a lot of stress. I'm here to help eliminate that stress by giving you a quick and easy way to choose the best real estate school for you. All you have to do is answer 4 questions. That's it, just 4. And based on the answers of those questions, the right choice for an online real estate school is going to be a lot clearer. Let's dig into it. My name's Chris Linsell. I'm a senior real estate writer and coach for theclose.com, and I'm an expert in real estate education. Not only do I spend a lot of time digging into the major online real estate schools and what they have to offer, I'm also a former senior instructor for Kaplan test preparation. So I've been involved in the professional education space for a long time. Like I said earlier, choosing a real estate school can be tough. A lot of people face the paralysis via analysis problem, meaning there's so much to choose from, so many options to evaluate that it's really tough to sort through the noise and find the right path. Thankfully, that's where my 4 questions come in. Answer these 4 questions, and you'll have a much easier time choosing the school that's right for you. So let's get started. Question number 1. Where are you located? Real estate pre-license education is state specific, meaning the requirements for Michigan are different than the requirements for Texas, and so on. This means that in order to offer real estate education, a school has to be licensed specifically in your state. So when you're considering a real estate school, first start by seeing which schools offer classes for your state, because not every provider offers classes for every state. We here at The Close are working hard to put together buyer's guides for the best real estate schools in each individual state. And while we don't have one for every state, we do have some for some states. So check out the description of this video for links to some of our most popular state-specific guides to see if your state is listed and see our suggestions for the best schools near you. If you don't see your state, don't worry. Theclose.com has a search function. You can just go there, type your state's name into the search bar at the top of the page, and see what info we have for where you are. The second question you need to answer is, how flexible is your schedule? Many online real estate schools offer on-demand classes that are self-paced and can be done at your leisure, but others, especially smaller local companies, only offer classes with regimented scheduled sessions that you're expected to attend at a specific time every time. If you've got time to devote to classes every week and can make a regular schedule work, that's great. But the reality is, most people are still working another job, they have family obligations, and they need their real estate school that is going to, work with their schedule, not add demands to it. So, again, question number 2 is, how flexible is your schedule? Question number 3 is, what is your learning style? Everyone learns a little bit differently. For instance, I learn best when I can read and then ask questions. I get the most out of a subject if I'm given the chance to dig into the text, read through things at my own pace, and then engage in conversation about the things I want to know more about or just have some questions on. However, others might learn better by watching video or sitting in a live class with a live instructor. Others still might get the most out of a subject if they have a small study group. By identifying the way that you learn, you'll be able to make the best choice for your online real estate school because you can find a provider that lines up with your learning style. So ask yourself, how do I learn best? And lastly, question number 4, how much support do you need? Now, this is very closely related to the last question, the one about learning style, but there's enough here that deserves its own question. Ask yourself, when you've got a question about, say, the new vacuum cleaner that maybe you just purchased, what do? Do you pull out the user manual, try to find your own answer? Do you go to YouTube and look for a demonstrative answer? Maybe you go to an online forum and you ask your question there so that other owners of that same vacuum can answer. Or you just call the company's customer service line directly. Thinking about the amount of support that you need, especially when dealing with subject matter that most of us aren't innately familiar with, is important, as well as how you best access that support. So ask yourself, how much support do you anticipate needing, and how do you best ask for it? Okay, you've answered your 4 questions. So now what? Well, by answering these questions, you've built for yourself a personal profile of what's important for you when choosing a real estate school. So take what you've learned and start evaluating options. To help with that, we've got some close recommendations. Now, we can't make a direct recommendation to everyone regarding a school in your specific state because, well, I don't know which providers offer classes in your state. Like I said earlier, check out those state-specific guides that we've got in the description of this video. See if we've examined things for your state, and if not, make sure you go to theclose.com, use that search bar so you can see if we've got content specifically tailored to where you are from. Now, we've chosen some providers today to suggest that are active in most states in the U.S. These providers are Real Estate Express, Kaplan Real Estate Education, the CE Shop, and Aceable Agent. These 4 providers offer courses in the majority of U.S. states, and they're a great place to get started. When it comes to flexibility, here are some things you want to think about. Of the 4 schools that I just called out, all of them offer some sort of on-demand option that you can consume at your own pace, whether that's just a few minutes at a time or maybe in full day chunks. Kaplan Real Estate Education offers live classes, both in person and live online. These are classes where you've got a real instructor that you're interacting with in real time, which is awesome, but you're also expected to show up for class consistently. Remember, this isn't Kaplan's only option. They do offer an on-demand curriculum, but they really are the only provider that offers this sort of full interactive package, which is great, but it does require a dedicated schedule. So if you've got a lot of flexibility, that might be a good option for you. If you're on the other end of the spectrum and flexibility is really tough for you, we'd suggest checking out Aceable Agent. The reason I'm calling out Aceable Agent specifically is that they are designed to be mobile first, as opposed to Real Estate Express and Kaplan, both of which have really great programs, but they're really designed to be consumed on a computer. This means that you can literally get your class requirements fulfilled in 5-minute chunks while waiting in line at the grocery store, or maybe on a lunch break at your full-time job, all from the convenience of your mobile phone. You can access these other platforms that we've mentioned on a mobile device, but the classes just aren't designed to be taken that way, and so the experience is a bit diminished. When it comes to learning style, if you're a completely independent learner, any of the options that offer self-paced, self-guided courses will work, provided that you're okay doing a lot of reading. If you need something that's a little bit more interactive, give Aceable Agent a look. If you want a video component to things, Real Estate Express is a great way to go, and Kaplan has got some good options too. If you need that live instructor experience, Kaplan Real Estate Education is going to be your best bet. Finally, in terms of support, every platform on our list is going to provide some pretty solid student support, but Real Estate Express is a real standout in this category, as well as Kaplan in their live online and live in classroom options. I've reviewed a lot of real estate education companies over the years, and I've definitely been impressed with both of these providers' support when it comes for students. Now, I'm not saying that the others don't do a good job, but if this is really important to you, if student support is a priority, give Real Estate Express or Kaplan a closer look. That's it, guys. 4 questions that you need to answer in order to pick the best real estate school for you, plus some suggestions on where to get started on your decision-making journey. If you like this video, make sure to, well, hit that like button, and of course, hit the subscribe button. That way, you'll be in the loop the next time we release a video. In fact, while you're down there, you should just hit that notification bell. That way we can let you know as soon as we've got new content dropping. Make sure to check out theclose.com for more great real estate content. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.